The celebrations around the squad, I wonder, after securing the title, how you and the players and your staff have celebrated since Monday?
We continue to enjoy the moment. You have to enjoy, as I said already, when you work every day to achieve something, and then you are able to achieve it. You have to celebrate. So we enjoy the moment.
Do you have to temper those celebrations at any stage and bring the players back into focus, or is it something you encourage to enjoy the moment of what they have achieved?
I encourage, but in the same time, there is limit in terms of we have a game tomorrow before Preston. After QPR beat Leeds, we celebrate, but in the same moment we had a game against Preston, so there is time to do everything, but you have to be able to manage.
You talk there about enjoying the moment. In times like this, it can become a bit of a blur, and you move from day to day really quickly. How much have you enjoyed certain moments across the last 7 days from winning promotion and winning the title and what's followed since?
It's fantastic moment. I enjoy a lot, to be honest. But now probably still, because it's so many things they are happening in the last week. So probably you don't realize 100%. Probably next week that we are all off, we can realize even better.
That will continue the celebrations tomorrow against Blackburn Rovers. How are you feeling about getting your hands on the championship trophy tomorrow?
Especially because it's at home, in front of our people, in our stadium. We saw already during this season the environment in the stadium when we need it. So I think it will be a good moment for everyone, for the fans, for the club, for the players, for the coaching staff, for all of us that we are involved in Leicester World. Tomorrow will be a nice day.
There is a game itself to worry about as well. From speaking to you this season, I know you'll be wanting to finish the season with a win. What have you made to Blackburn Rovers?
It's a team that in this moment they play to survive. So this is the first thing that we need to be aware. They're gonna be 100%. In the same time, I think they have been a bit unlucky this season because they have good team, good players. They changed manager. The previous one for me was doing good work. This one also is trying. New one is not easy. So both they are trying to do a good work. But I think they have been a little bit unlucky. But they are still there. They have a chance to keep to stay in the championship, and we see tomorrow.
I guess after winning promotion and then the title, there's one more milestone in the 100-point mark you could get to on Saturday. How much would it mean to you to reach that?
It could be something important for sure, to reach 100 points. Also, they mentioned me that since the championship is there, no team win 32 games, maximum is 31. So we also have a chance to win one more game and to be the only team, the only club winning 32 games. And then it's always a good feeling to win games. So we're going to try tomorrow.
The nature of football is that as soon as one season finishes, everyone starts looking to the next season. I know you'll probably be looking forward to a break, but how excited are you to be the manager of a Premier League club next season already?
Very excited. We work every day for that. We achieve it. But now, as you said, now the next one is the break that we need, and then from there we start to talk and to build about the future, about next year.
You talked there about talking, and you mentioned after the Preston game that there was some issues, some things you wanted to iron out with other parts and departments of the club. I wonder what kind of issues they are.
No, I already mentioned, if you remember, in January window transfer, when we had some problem, and you asked me in the press conference, and I said, it's not the moment. Now is the moment to be focused in our target, that is to get promoted. And then at the end of the season, we're going to sit and speak about that. The same happened about the fair play financial. Nobody from the club mentioned me when I signed that could be a problem. and I think it's not the right thing to do. So it will be a moment to sit and to understand why they didn't mention me. And there are more things, but in a football club, in normal situation, there are things that it's you need the right moment to clarify.
The BBC have been told by the EFL that you're going to be under that registration embargo until the 6th of June. How will that affect your planning? Does it affect your planning at all for the summer?
No. It doesn't affect any plan. I just said now that we are all happy. We are where we want to be. There are things I said after Preston and I said today that we need to clarify. But then for the rest, we are fantastic. We are in a position where we work every day to be there at the end of the season. So we are all happy, and for sure we're gonna find solution for everything.
I know tomorrow will be a day of celebration. So I'll ask you this question now about potentially looking ahead to the transfer window, and you've got a couple of players on loan in Abdul Fatawu and Yunus Akgun. Do you know if they have reached a certain number of appearances, whether there is an obligation for the club to bring them in permanently this summer?
No, I know that we get promoted, then it's the club that is going to manage that situation.
Thank you very much. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Cheers, Owen. Okay, we'll go to Mark.
Hi, Enzo. Are you okay? Firstly, many congratulations for interviewing you Central on being promoted as champions. I'm just wondering, when you reflect now on the season, there is still one game to go. What's been the most difficult part of the season for you, but what was your favourite part of the season as well?
I said already many times, when you join a club that just relegate, it's not easy because you have many things to do, not only inside the pitch, also outside the pitch, with the players, with the fans, with the club. The environment, it's not the best mood, but it's normal because you just relegate. So you have to work in different area. And to be honest, I enjoyed all the season. Even when we dropped some points, it was a good moment in terms you can learn new things. You can see how the people behave when you drop points. That is completely different when you win points. But overall, all the moment has been very good.
Can you still enjoy the moment fully, because there's still a certain amount of uncertainty regarding the Premier League and charges and maybe even points deductions? Can you still afford to enjoy the moment?
Absolutely, I enjoy 100%. I don't know if it's correct to say I don't care about, because we work every day to achieve our target. We achieve it. So I said the other day, I'm the most happy man in the world in this moment. So this is the most important thing. And then there are things that our lawyer from the club, they are in charge to control that. And hopefully we can find solution, as I said before.
In terms of your relationship with the fans, how would you describe that now?
Good. Yeah, good. I think fans, we are all the same. In terms of when we draw points, we are not happy. Nobody's happy. So the fans, when we draw points, they were not happy. But I think overall it's the same situation everywhere. Now next year will be a completely different situation in terms, I said already in the last press conference, probably most part of the people just have in mind the last 10 years of this club, the history, the recent history. But if you go back, so Championship, sometimes League One, but probably the last 10 years, because you achieve so many good things like Premier League, FA Cup, Community Shield. So the fresh memory is just about the last 10 years. But next year, it's quite clear that we need to understand that our target is to try to avoid the relegation and as soon as possible. And I think this is the most important thing.
It's interesting that you say that. I know all of your focus this season has been on getting Leicester promoted, but have you had an eye on the Premier League? And you can see the struggle that the promoted teams have had with all of them in the bottom three.
Exactly. Not only this year. Overall, I think 90% of the times, clubs that get promoted the year after, they are involved in the relegation situation battle, but it's normal. That's why I said next year we need to understand our target, that is to try to avoid the relegation.
Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Just one. Coach? George.
Hi, Enzo. I just wanted to follow up on what I was talking about the embargo until the 6th. You seem to be indicating that the club will deal with most of the transfer activity. How does that work? And is that one of the things you're talking about making work, that the relationship between what you want in terms of players and how the club goes about getting it? Is that one of the things you're working on?
No, to be honest, in this moment, we didn't mention nothing, but nothing at all about next year. Because now the focus is to celebrate and to enjoy this moment. Then from next week, we're going to sit and we're going to see all the situation. But in terms of embargo or this kind of problems, it's not my job. It's not my business. There are lawyers in charge for that. Also because I don't have any idea, to be honest. So we have lawyers in charge for that, and hopefully we can find a good solution.
And presumably work can still go on in the background, can't it? So you are as ready as you possibly can be when you can sign players and make those kind of decisions.
Yeah, but in this moment we didn't talk about sign players because we just finished the season. We get promoted 1 week ago. Many things happen so quick, and from next week we're gonna start to organize and to plan next season.
And just following up on what Mark said, he asked about the connection between you and the fans. I had the pleasure of being in the away end at Preston, and I've experienced a lot of away ends in my time, but that was something really special. It felt like something clicked between fans and the players, the club, something came back together. How important is that going to be next season? Because it's going to be tricky, it's going to be a difficult season.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And I said many times that I can understand that everyone is worried about the promotion, and that was the target, the main target. But we tried to do many other things that they are important. One of the things is for sure the synergy between the fans, the club, the players. I think now you can realize that it's like it's something all together, you know. So it's fantastic, and we do have to maintain that for next season because, as you said, we need that.